Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. This week we've got something a little different. We're going to do a core and hip strength workout. It's a follow along exercise routine. You don't need any equipment, maybe a yoga mat or just a nice level space to practice. We're going to get started lying on the side, so let's get going. You're just going to come down to lie on your left side. You can stretch your arm out, you could always prop your head up, whatever's comfortable. This bottom leg could be bent a little for support, and we're going to start with right leg side lifts. And we're just going to do 10 of everything to make it nice and simple. You can rest your hand on your hip, you could always raise your arm up if you'd like to, and let's get going. I do kick my heel away and slightly engage my right leg, and then I'm just going to lift and lower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's kind of like a warm-up. Now I'm going to bend the knees and bring them together and place the heels together and place them on the mat. The heels want to be in line with the hip, the knees pointing out, and we're going to squeeze the glutes here. Now I did read a really funny description of this exercise. It was from Jay Curry, and he said, imagine you're holding a coin between your butt cheeks. So that really means that your glutes are engaged, and then you're going to open the knee like a clamshell. I'm going to do 10, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do a lower leg lift, so take the top leg in front, stretch out the underneath leg. Again, point the heel away, flex the toes. You want to engage the core a little bit here to stabilize, squeeze the lower leg, and then lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we're going to place the bottom leg on the floor and bend it again, kind of behind you as like a kickstand. Then you're going to dip the knee together and take this right ankle up and kick back and away at an angle. So this is going to get into the glute medius a little bit. You might already feel it burning if you're like me. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we're going to do a kind of Pilates movement. You're going to take the right leg out, point the toe, keep that bottom leg bent if you like for support, and we're going to make some small circles with the right leg, pointing the toe in the air, and then you're going to slowly make the circle bigger, trying not to let the hips wobble forward or back, so engage the core a little bit here to support you, and then reverse the directions of the circle, starting big and then getting smaller. We want to do about 10 circles in one direction and 10 back in the other direction. Good, and then lower that leg down. Now you're going to roll onto your tummy, and we're going to switch sides, but before we switch sides, we're just going to do some kind of Supermans. Bring your fingertips to your temples, just either side of the forehead, so we're not squeezing or holding anything here. And inhale, exhale, lift and lower 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, lead with the elbows, 8, 9, 10. Good, come down, and then I'm going to roll over so you can see. We're going to do the other side. So come down, lie your right side on the mat, stretch your arm out or prop, whatever's comfortable. Bend the bottom right leg for a little bit of a kickstand. We're going to flex the toes, kick the heel away, and do those leg lifts with the top left leg now. 1, 2, 3, engage the core a little bit. We're going to try not to wobble. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Then we're going to bend the knees, bring the heels together, knees together. Heels want to be in line with the hips, and we're going to do those clamshells. Remember to engage the glutes, so squeeze the glutes and open the knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bend that back leg just a little bit, the lower leg back behind you, then kick this leg away. Bring the knee in, we're going to do the glute med exercise. So you're going to bring the knees together, the ankle is lifted up, back at about a 45-degree angle. You're going to kick that foot up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good job. 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Now bring the top leg over in front, stretch out the lower leg along the mat, squeeze the core, squeeze the legs a little bit together for support, and then lower and lift and lower the bottom leg for kind of an inner thigh lift. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, lower, and then take the top leg, bend the bottom leg for support again. This time point the toes, and we're going to go and make those mini circles with the toes in the air. So starting with a small circle, and slowly making the circle bigger. Good, and then reverse the direction, go back in the big circle, and slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Good, lower down. Roll onto your tummy, and we'll repeat the Supermans, fingertips by the temples. Inhale, exhale, and lift them lower for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can add in a little bit of a back stretch here. Sorry, stretch the front of the body, also a back bend. Press the hands into the floor, just lift the chest. We're not coming up into a full up dog, but just a little bit of a variation, and come all the way down. And then spin around, and we're going to keep going. So we're going to repeat that 2 more times. It's a nice follow along exercise. You can just keep going. So we're going to start with this top leg lift. Lower leg is bent for support. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Kick the heel away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's come straight into clamshells. Bend the knees, ankles together, heels together. Squeeze the glutes. Open the top knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the top leg in front. Stretch out the bottom leg, and we're going to do those lower leg lifts. Squeeze the core, squeeze, and these, you can't lift the leg as high, so that's why we go a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we bring the knees and ankles together again. This time lift the top ankle out at about a 45-degree angle and kick away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then stretch out that top leg, point the toe, and we're going to do those little circles. You're starting off with a small circle. The leg and the hip and the ankle want to be in line with your shoulder. Slowly make your circles bigger. You're holding that leg up in the air. Good. And then reverse the direction of the shoulder. Circle. 1, 2, 3. And then get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Good. Lower that top leg down. Roll over. We're going to do our Supermans again. So just lift and lower 10 times. You can press the lower body into the floor, squeeze the core for a little bit of an extra activation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stretch up, spin around. We'll go straight to the next side. Finishing up set 2. Stretch that arm along the floor. Again, we want to be stabilizing the hips here, so not rolling forward and back. So it does require some core work to hold and stabilize. You can put that lower leg back as a kickstand, and we're going to start with our leg raises. Kick the heel away, engage the leg a little, and lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come straight to your clams. Knees together, heels together. The knees can be at about halfway. You could always bring the knees further in or further away, but the real key is to really activate the glutes, squeeze them together, and open the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Bring that top leg in front, stretch out the bottom right leg, and we'll do those lower leg lifts. Engage the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring the knees together. Take the top ankle out at about 45-degree angle, and you're going to kick it out behind you at this angle to get the glute medius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good job, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Come all the way down, we'll do the Pilates. This is kind of based on Pilates. You're going to point the toe, and we're going to make those circles, stabilizing everything else. So start with small circles, slightly making them bigger. Good job, and then reverse the direction of the circle, trying to keep everything else nice and still. Get smaller and smaller and smaller. Good, lower down, spin round onto your tummy. Let's do our Supermans, leading with the elbows, lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, press up, spin around, and we'll do one more set. Great job, everybody. Come all the way down, stretch out the lower arm. You can put the left leg behind you for that kickstand again, and we're going to do our leg lifts. Squeeze and engage the right leg a little. Kick the heel away. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's come into our clamshell setup. Heels together, ankles together. Engage the glutes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, bring that top leg in front, stretch out the underside leg, the lower leg, engage the core a little bit, press the top hand into the floor for support if you like, lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So we'll do our kickaways, knees together, ankles together. You're going to kick up the right ankle and then kick it back behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now we'll do our small circles. So again, stabilizing with everything else, keeping the body nice and still, making the movement about strength in the hip. Let's go around, starting with small circles, pointing the toe, painting that imaginary circle in the air, in the sky, and then make your circles bigger. Good, and then reverse the direction of the circles. And then make them smaller, 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 smaller. Good. Bring the foot down, spin around onto your tummy for your last set of Supermans. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Have a little stretch out. Press the floor away. Hands underneath you. You may like to push up. Come back into a short child's pose just to counteract the back bend. Maybe move slowly from right to left. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale fully. Press the hands into the floor. And slowly come up. Good job, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for this follow along hip and core strength. No equipment, should be nice and easy to do any day of the week when you just need a quick kind of workout for that area. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.